Hello my beautiful people. First of all, before I start, I just want to say thank you so much for clicking on my video. I am super excited. This is my first one. But most importantly, the reason why I decided to come here and actually create this video is so I can be able to help someone out there. So let's get started. My name is Lisa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So the reason why I started on Wegovy was because I was tired of trying to lose weight, doing so many diets, being consistent, working out and everything, and my results were very crap. I was diagnosed with PCOS when I was 23 years old, but the tricky thing about me, what makes it a little bit different for me, was that I was able to revert my PCOS. Comment below if you want to hear the story on how I was able to do that. As of this moment, my PCOS has been reverted. When it comes to blood work and testing out my ovaries and all that stuff, everything is regulated, correct? But what I am struggling with is the side effects of it, like having a hard time losing weight, facial hair, even though my blood work and everything was regulated and I no longer have PCOS. So when I first got diagnosed with PCOS, one of the things that was very frustrating was that the doctors weren't providing me with any type of solution. They just wanted to mask everything and provide me medicine. I didn't even take birth controls because the side effects were like insane, and I had a problem with that. They also wanted to put me in metformin. When I even speak to my fertility doctor now, when I spoke to her and we did all the tests, and she was like, oh, were you really properly diagnosed with PCOS? When I run down all the tests that they did back then, I'm 33 now, so that was like 10 years ago, the testing results, she was like, oh yeah, so it does sound like you did have it, but right now you don't. Wow. Like, even she was amazed. So I don't even think there's a lot of information out there to give you like a pathway of how can you actually reverse this thing. But comment below, like I said, if you want that information. I've never in my life have been skinny, right? Everybody has their own definition of that, but I'm seriously, like, I've never been skinny. I always been thickums. When it comes to my weight, I've been dealing with it all of my life. So at the age of 19, after I graduated high school and I went into college, that's when I started gaining more weight and I was uncomfortable with the way I look. I'm Dominican, guys, so in my culture, let me just say, in my household, eating healthy wasn't a priority. The form of dieting is eating salads, right? It's more complex than that. It was kind of easy for me to lose weight. Like, all I had to do was stop eating after 6 and I will see like a difference. But that's after I got diagnosed with PCOS, that's when I was eating after 6, I was working out, and nothing was really happening for me. It was really bad. It was very stressful, and I didn't want to go to doctors because I know they would just prescribe me things. I was like, there has to be a different way. Fast forward, me getting engaged in 2019. So we were planning for 2021. We wanted to give ourselves like a whole year to plan our wedding. We wasn't in a rush, thank God, because we would have planned for 2020. It was a wash. I was like, oh my God, I need to lose weight. I want to look good for my wedding pictures. Like, I don't want to look at my wedding pictures and be like, oh my God, I don't like the way I look. Well, I don't want to be walking down the aisle in such a like beautiful moment and be thinking about my weight. Because I've been in that space for so long in my life, I did not want to be in that space in that special moment. My husband was a personal trainer at the time, hardcore, doesn't care about my feelings, pushed me to the max. I have cried, like literally tears running down my cheeks when I've been working out with him. I don't know if you ever experienced this, but have you been working out like so hard and your legs are like trembling because you feel like you can't no more? And I have my personal trainer, aka my husband, in my ear like, do not stop, do not stop, do not stop. And then I had to finish all of the reps. At that moment, I realized like I couldn't stop, right? And I had to keep on going and fight through this. The best thing that I could do was just cry and get through it. I just wanted to give you like a taste, you to really understand that I was really pushing myself for an entire year. I really wanted to lose about 40 pounds. I was like 190 and I wanted to get to 160. I was 193 to be exact. And I worked out 6 times a week. Sometimes I used to work out twice a day for an entire year, and I did the Whole30 diet. The reason why I decided to do the Whole30 diet was because when I was looking at diets for PCOS, I came across this blog. I wish I would have saved it. I don't know her name. She was saying that she did Whole30 for another year and she reverted her PCOS. So I was a little skeptical. I was like skeptical that those were going to be my results, but I was still trustworthy that if she was able to reverse her PCOS and lose the weight that she wanted to lose, she's completely transformed her body in 1 year, that hopefully my results was going to be similar. So I did that for an entire year. No cheating. When I say I didn't cheat, I did not cheat for an entire year. And guess how much weight I lost? I'll wait. Comment below. Guess the number, how much you think I lost. Working out 6 times a week, sometimes twice. And also for a whole year with a personal trainer who didn't care about my feelings. Please pause this video and guess below how much weight you think I lost. Okay, I lost 10 pounds. Yes. You can only imagine my frustration going through an entire year and that scale not moving much. I am proud of myself because I pushed through even though that scale was not moving. I'm not gonna lie, I completely transformed my body. I'm gonna post a video here or here so I can show you what I look like back then. People thought I lost like 30 pounds because I completely transformed my body. Like you were able to see muscle definitions. I mean, they're coming back. But I was still frustrated the fact that I only lost 10 pounds. Like I was talking to my body, I'm like, dude, I gave you the best that I had. I gave you the most commitment that I had. I nurtured you, gave you proteins, vitamins. Like, what do you need from me in order for you to give me what I want? Like, why are you holding on so tight to this weight? Even though I didn't reach the goal that I wanted to lose 40 pounds, I still look at my wedding pictures and I'm proud of them. Like I felt comfortable that day. I actually got married in Jamaica, guys. I was there for 15 days. So I was very comfortable in my bathing suits. I normally wear like a 2-piece bathing suit, like bikini. I was very comfortable in that. I was comfortable when I used to get dressed. I was comfortable people taking pictures of me, you know when you were like in that uncomfortable state that you feel like nobody can take your pictures, right? Like I was in a place where people would take pictures of me. I used to be like, I don't care about the angles, I'm still gonna look good. And that's where I was. So I was very happy with how I felt and how I looked, but I was very upset about the scale because I felt like, man, if I would have reached that number, I knew my body would have like really transformed. Fast forward to 2023, my husband and I decided to start trying for a baby. So when my husband and I decided to start trying for a baby, I looked at my weight and I'm like, man, I'm like in the 185s to 193. I was like, I'm very close to 200 pounds. I did not want to get pregnant and be back to my humble beginnings. That's when I let myself go, and that was at my heaviest, and I don't ever want to go back there. And I was 235 pounds. That's the heaviest that I've ever been. So I know that with pregnancy, people gain 20, 30, 40, even 50 pounds. And I felt that I was too close to the 200 mark in order for me to get there. Fast forward to now, well, almost 2 months ago, I decided to lose weight. So we went to a fertility clinic. We found out that we had to wait like another 2 to 3 months in order for us to start trying to have a baby. So I was really, even though it was unfortunate news, I was really happy because I was like, oh man, I have 4 months to really transform my body so I can be away from the 200 mark. So I was like, I would give me time for me to lose some weight so I can get to my goal of 160 finally this time. And then when I get pregnant, the furthest that I will go, hopefully it will be like 200 pounds, or 205, but nothing close to 235. This is why I decided to try Ozempic. My husband was not happy about it. He's one of those like, oh, do it yourself, do it yourself. Do it yourself. You don't need all that. But I wanted to give myself the best possible chance to be able to reach my goal. As you know, I tried it before the healthy way. I did everything and my body was not budging. And this time, even though my PCOS has been reverted, I still deal with the hard time of being able to lose weight. So I wanted to give my best possible chance. And I decided to try Semaglutide. Guys, I got all the way up to 207. So I'm like, oh my God, if I get pregnant right now at this instant, I will get to like close to 250. I was like, no. I do not want to be in that predicament. I've been doing it for almost 2 months now. And I have to say, I am loving the results. I've been losing weight consistently every week, but I am putting in that work. Comment below if you would like a video about the things that I'm doing, like step-by-step things that I'm doing, that I've been doing that's been working for me with the semaglutide. I have to say, you can't just take that and let it be like, oh, God's will. Personally for me, since I struggle with losing weight, I was like, listen, I'm not gonna leave it in the hands of the semaglutide in order for me to see results. I am going to go hard And that's what I've been doing, guys. I've been going really, really hard. I've been really, really committed. I work out 3 hours a day, different time frames, doing different things, but I work out 3 hours a day. I went back to Whole30 and I'm doing the Semaglutide. So it is a big combination of things that I'm doing, and I have lost close to 20 pounds in 7 weeks. So comment below if you would like a video about how I was able to achieve that. So currently, guys, my goal is still the same. I want to get to 160. I'm currently at 187 right now. I'm hoping to we're actually going on a vacation September 1st. We're going on a cruise. And my goal is to get to 175 before the cruise. I'll let you guys know if I make it. So if you have made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm about to give you an air hug. You ready? Okay, hold on. Thank you, thank you, thank you for listening to my story. Hopefully this may inspire you or inspire someone else that you may know. Let me know what type of videos you would like me to produce, even if it's around this matter or something else. Also, if you enjoy this and would like more content like this, please click the like button if you enjoyed this video and like it, and subscribe to my channel. There is so much more to come. I am so excited to share a little part of my life with you and be able to help you in any type of way that I can. Until next time, bye, adios.